Hi everyone, this is Dr. Shivani. This video is about trigeminal neuralgia. This trigeminal neuralgia is also called as Fothergill-Stirices and tic-Dolorax. The trigeminal nerve, which is the fifth cranial nerve, which has three divisions: ophthalmic division, maxillary division and mandibular division. In trigeminal neuralgia, the mandibular and maxillary divisions are most commonly involved than the ophthalmic. In some instances, two divisions may be simultaneously affected. So let's see what is the etiology of this trigeminal neuralgia. One theory suggests that the peripheral injury or disease of trigeminal nerve may be the causative, but failure of central inhibitory mechanism may be involved as well. Most cases of this trigeminal neuralgia are idiopathic, but compression of trigeminal roots by the tumor or vascular anomalies may cause similar pain. Usually this trigeminal neuralgia, you can call it as a idiopathic. Let's see what are the clinical feature of this trigeminal neuralgia. It is the most common cranial neuralgia and affects person older than 50 years of age. Females are most commonly affected. The ratio is 3:2. It is a well established fact but completely unexplained one that the right side of the face is affected more patients than the left side. The pain of this trigeminal neuralgia is searing, stabbing or lancinating type of pain. Many times the pain is initiated when the patient touches the trigger zone of the face. The disease is called as tic-Dolorax, right? So why? Because there will be spasmodic contraction of facial muscle. So it is called as a tic-Dolorax. When come to pain, the early pain has been termed as a pre-trigeminal neuralgia and is sometimes described as a dull, aching, burning or resembling a sharp toothache. Later, the pain may be of so severe that patient try to perform suicide to end that torturous pain. There are some trigger zones which precipitate an attack when touched are common on the vermilion border of the lip, ala of the nose, cheek and around the eyes. So when these trigger zones are touched, the pain will be initiated. So the patient always try to avoid to touch these trigger zones. Simply an act of eating or smiling has been known to precipitate this pain. There are some differential diagnoses of this trigeminal neuralgia. So the doctors get confused. So is it trigeminal neuralgia or some other disease? So what are the which are this differential diagnoses of this trigeminal neuralgia is Costin syndrome, Horton syndrome, Trotter syndrome, post-herpetic neuralgia. Then what are the laboratory findings? Patient with characteristic history and normal neurological findings may be treated without further workup. Some physicians recommend elective MRI for all the patients to exclude an uncommon space occupying lesion or vessel compression on the nerve root. Then let's see what is the treatment of this trigeminal neuralgia. One of the earliest form of the treatment was peripheral neurectomy, that is sectioning of the nerve at the mental foramen or at the supraorbital or infraorbital foramen. Next treatment is the injection of alcohol either into the peripheral area or central into the Gaskerian ganglion. Next, the injection of boiling water into Gaskerian ganglion has also been reported to be beneficial in causing respite from pain. In past few years, the use of phenytoin, that is dilatin, is used in the management of trigeminal neuralgia, but in some cases due to this failure, carbazepine is most commonly used. And one of the newest procedure for this treatment in trigeminal neuralgia is microsurgical decompression of trigeminal root. This treatment has been reported to produce good results. The latest treatment is using gamma knife radiosurgery. It's a non-invasive tool whereby close to 200 tiny beams of radiation are focused precisely on the target with a minimal risk to neighbor tissue. It is considered to be very effective in the treatment of cranial neuralgia. So this is all about the trigeminal neuralgia clinical features, etiology and treatment. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.